Barshak sends this serve over, and Barshak delivers with an ace. First offensive point of the day for Brookline. Borman's serve is received by Fenton-Hilt, bumped up by Wong. Fenton-Hilt goes for the roll shot, and it goes off the hands of Arybelle Li, going the wrong way. First kill of the day for Brookline, and it comes from Ryan Fenton-Hilt. Now on serve is Bogovic. Bogovic sends it over, received there by Barshak, set by Wong. Tap down the line by Fenton-Hilt. Well placed there, good adjustment.
In these games, we saw a little bit of this in the varsity game yesterday.
Li's serve taken by Arybelle Li, bumped up and pushed over, received by Fenton-Hilt. Wong sets back to Fenton-Hilt. Hard spike is blocked, recovered by the libero, pushed over on two by number 7, Sofia Safar. Now a battle at the net, tapped back by Brookline as it went a little too far. Winchester, a bit of confusion, but they do get it bumped over. Taken by the libero, set by Arybelle Li. A tap over down the line by Isabella Wong, but it's dug out. Libero to Li. Awkward punch, and somehow Ryan Fenton-Hilt makes that work, making lemonades out of lemons with that hit.
And that's unbelievable. She's able to adjust to her left there to hit it with the back of her hand. And that's such a crucial play for the Warriors.
7-6 now, the Brookline lead. Arybelle Li's serve is an ace. She's got 3 kills already. This serve is received, set by Sakajic. Jung the spike, dug out by the libero. Set by Li from all the way in the back. It's a roll shot from Fenton-Hilt. Beautifully placed to the back corner for a kill.
Oh, Fenton-Hilt, she has looked great.
Arybelle Li now on serve, following the block from Borman. Serve received by Fenton-Hilt, chased down by Arybelle Li, punched over, well placed to the back line by Elena Veytskin.
And that's perfectly done to be ready for it.
Borman's serve taken by the libero, set by Wong. Veytskin the spike, and could not be followed up. A powerful shot out of the middle by Elena Veytskin, and Brookline needed that in the worst way. This serve received by Barshak, bumped up by Wong. Freitas, the roll shot, taken awkward bounce off the ceiling. Jung the serve, taken by the libero, set by Li. Roll shot from Bitran, taken by Borman, set by Sakajic. Borman the spike, diving dig by the libero, kept alive by Fenton-Hilt, bumped over by Bitran. Sent over on one by Winchester, taken by Safar, set by Li. Too close to the net, but they just barely bump it over. Taken by Sakajic, set by Li. At the net, Sakajic taps it over, dug out by Wong, followed up by the libero, bumped over by Bitran. Taken, set by Sakajic, spike over is received by Fenton-Hilt, set by Li. Tap over by Safar. Huge win on the rally, and it's Sofia Safar. First kill of the day for Sofia Safar, 4th assist for Arybelle Li. The libero serves, taken by Haley, bumped up by Sakajic, and the spike down the line, dug out by Li, set by the libero. Wong the spike. Beautiful delivery from the lefty, Isabella Wong, as she picks up her first kill, and Brookline picks up some much-needed momentum. Serve from the libero is an ace. 2 big points from the libero. Sam, I know you think that the libero might be number 11, Zohar Naveh. And if it is, she's been coming up big the last couple points and very big defensively so far today. And out of the timeout called by Winchester, it'll be Naveh back on serve. And it's off the fingertips, and it's another ace for Zohar Naveh. Brookline 2 points away from winning the set, but Winchester 2 points away from tying it up. The serve from Li, received by Bitran, set by Li. Roll shot Wong, received by Haley, followed up by Sakajic. Spike over by Borman, diving dig by Naveh, and it's sent over off the net cord. What a clutch play by Zohar Naveh.
Well, what a play.
Isabella Wong serving with set point. The serve received awkwardly, but followed up by Borman, bumped over by Sakajic. Chased down by Naveh, bumped up by Wong. From the back, it's Fenton-Hilt, deflected, dug out by Li, followed up by Sakajic. Borman pushes it over, received by Bitran at the net, tapped right back. Oh, but they touched the net! Winchester getting a little over-aggressive on that shallow hit back from Brookline. They touched the net, and Brookline takes the first set 25-21.
Here another serve for Winchester. Hit up, Arybelle Li setting over to Isabella Wong. Hits it well, bumped up. Played over, hit back over by Veytskin. Now set over by Winchester. Naveh to Arybelle Li, now to Isabella Wong, taps it over, and she gets the point for Brookline. Now serving again is Borman. Floats it over. Up in the air, Arybelle Li bumps it to Naveh. Naveh, libero hits it up. Now it's Erica Jung. Arybelle Li over to Isabella Wong, tapped, blocked back,
and blocked
but out
wide.
of play. Rajpar serves it end over end. Up in the air, now hit over by Winchester. Naveh up over to Ryan Fenton-Hilt, and now tipped over quickly by Winchester. Naveh over to Fenton-Hilt, and she smashes it right on the line, 4-4. Leila Rajpar serving for Brookline. Bumped over, Naveh up in the air. Rajpar, quick set to Safar, and Safar pushes it over through the blocking for the point for Brookline. Brookline just looks discombobulated. Ivy Li, Naveh, Rajpar over to Bitran. Bit of an awkward set there, and Ivy Li just zones out for a second.
But it pays off.
Izzy Borman serving. Fenton-Hilt over to Arybelle Li. Isabella Wong spikes it down. Point for Brookline. Bogovic serves it. Line drive. Up in the air. Bit of an awkward exchange for Brookline. Now back over. Barshak to Arybelle Li. Over to Wong. Wong over, and now Doyle gets it. Naveh, Li, back to Wong. Sets it up. And it's called not touched by Violet Bogovic.
Wait.
Uproar coming from the
Brookline.
Brookline. No, they overturned it.
They overturned it. There it is. Yeah, no, that one was absolutely
And
touched.
you could see it in the face of Violet Bogovic, that of the gym that we're in right now. Fenton-Hilt serving off the hands of Li, trying to set it. Brookline with a little bit of life here. Fenton-Hilt serving for Brookline. Right at Li, and she makes another mistake. Geico, straight serve, Naveh. Rajpar, over to Freitas. Freitas, she spikes it down.
Great pass, great spike, great point.
Naveh serving for Brookline. Up in the air, set to the left side, bumped over. Bitran bumps it up. Rajpar, back to Fenton-Hilt, and she hits it down right in front of Raya Geico. Point for Brookline, and they've cut it to 5.
We'll see what happens here. Isabella Wong, the first serve, taken by number 18, set by Sakajic, sent over by Bogovic. Diving dig by Naveh, gets it back over. Bogovic again. It's received by Fenton-Hilt, chased down by Wong. Brookline keeping it alive as Naveh bumps it over. Received, set by Sakajic. Pushed over there, received by Naveh, set by Wong, spike out of the middle by Veytskin. Beautifully placed to the corner by Elena Veytskin. They lead 5-1. Received by Naveh, set by Wong, tapped over by Bitran, and got the placement she wanted just over the outstretched hands of the blockers. Now back on serve, Sarah Barshak. This serve is good for an ace.
In the perfect spot.
Li's serve taken by the other Li, set by Sakajic, and a tap over, tapped right back by Safar, taken by Sakajic, set by Ivy Li, bumped over, blocked back. The serve from Haley off the net cord, but dug out by Barshak, kept alive by Arybelle Li, pushed over, sent right back on one by Haley, received by Li, bumped up by Naveh. And a running spike from Fenton-Hilt goes off the net court, but it's dug out by Sakajic. Set up by Li. Battle at the net. Won by Fenton-Hilt. Ryan Fenton-Hilt wins the battle at the net, and a crucial point for Brookline. The serve received by Naveh. Set by Li. Wong, the lefty spike, threads the needle again. Beautiful hit as Brookline now has match point. Zohar Naveh, the serve, received by Ivy Li, bumped up there by 6, bumped over by Borman, received by Naveh, set by Li, spike Veytskin, taken by Li, no one to follow it up! And Brookline wins the match.